What's up? This is Andy Francess. I'm here to give you my picks for the No House Advantage versus the House contest, where you're going to net up to 20 times your money if you can nail 5 player props. If you haven't heard of No House Advantage, it's a fresh new fantasy platform. It combines fantasy and player props in an easy-to-use platform that allows you to win stacks of cash. They have a versus the House option, which we're doing today, and then yesterday we submitted our picks for the Pick'em tournament. So what it does, it shows you player props for players on these games in the NFL. And let's say tonight, David Montgomery, rushing, over, under. You choose which one you think it is. And for this versus the House contest, if you get 5 of those right, you get 20 times your cash. That's what I'm going to try to be doing tonight in this absolutely miserable Washington Commanders Chicago Bears game. The quarterbacks look, I don't know. Something is fishy about these quarterbacks. This can be an absolutely disgusting game. It's an extremely low over-under. And I just recently read that out of the last 8 over-unders, which have been set this low on prime time, 7 have gone under. So I don't know if I have faith in these quarterbacks throwing the ball as much. So I'm going to look at the skill position players. I'm going to start with both running backs. First, on Chicago, I'm looking at David Montgomery. I'm going to take the under on his. He just came back from an injury, did play well in his first game back, but you got to think coming back from an injury, it's a short week. So maybe they're going to divvy up the carries a little bit more, and even adding on to that, the Washington run defense has actually been decent. I believe it's top half of the league, but it was top third in the league. Then they faced Derrick Henry, and there really is no stopping him. So, when you combine those two factors, potentially limited Montgomery along with Washington's decent run D, I feel comfortable taking the under on David Montgomery. And on the other side, Brian Robinson, great story, but we don't know his workload. They have 3 running backs there. We don't know how they're going to divvy up the carries just yet. So he might even have a good yards per carry, but not actually get the attempts to hit the number. So give me the under on Brian Robinson. Then looking at the wide receivers on these teams. It's always going to be scary if you're taking the over on one of Justin Fields' receivers, but I'm going to do it because I like what we're seeing lately from Darnell Mooney. He topped this current total that they have it at the last 2 weeks, and he's had at least 5 targets in the last 3 games. You like to see that. You'd like to think that if he gets at least 5 targets tonight, he's going to be able to hit the over on that reception yardage. So I'm going to take the over on Darnell Mooney, and then on the other side of the ball, at least, unfortunately for the Commanders, but fortunately for us, we know where the targets are going to be going tonight. We got no Logan Thomas. We got no Dotson. So we're going to be looking at McLaurin and Curtis Samuel. So McLaurin, we know his pedigree for years now. He's a great receiver. We've seen him show up on primetime, and he's also due for a big game. I'm absolutely taking the over on McLaurin. It's even one of my favorite prop bets, which you can find on the Odd Shopper channel if you have some time. And then I would take the over on Curtis Samuel receiving. The only thing that's freaking scary is I saw that 100% of the bets on BetMGM were on the over 4.5 receptions for Curtis Samuel. And anytime 100% of people are on anything, that's usually a bad sign. However, at least that's the receptions and not the reception yards. Maybe he gets 4 catches and hits the number that they're putting here. So those are the 5 that I got for you to get 20 times your cash. We got the under on both running backs' rushing totals. Then we got the over on receiving yardage for Darnell Mooney, Terry McLaurin, and Curtis Samuel. So that's what I got for you this week. Good luck to you guys. Hopefully making 20 times your money will actually make this game somewhat exciting, because it's going to need it. It's going to need any excitement that it can get. All right, everyone, take it easy. I'll be back with you on Sunday for the Pick'em contest. Have a good one.